Hello everyone, Pattern Realm. Jimmy Hendrick here, your Christian success coach. I'm having to do a double video today because lots of things are going on, moving parts in personal life and trying to get my business affairs in order. But I'm going to go ahead and get this done, okay? Alright, first off, rule number 5, pattern law number 5 rather. Create your pattern. I'm actually thinking about maybe doing a TEDx talk about this. So I think it's important because it is a central law to pattern realm. You say, well, Jimmy, how do you create your pattern? I gotta say this, routines set a pattern. They set the tone for your day. I usually like to get up sometime anywhere around 2 and 3. I got up extra early today because I was crashing out after a rather full day yesterday. And my wife sent me to bed early, which is perfectly fine. I got up early. And I kind of fooled around a little bit with my creative vibe. I'll probably do some more. Maybe. And then after fooling on my creative vibe, because of some things going on in my professional endeavors, kind of stressing me. And I have an appointment with a surgeon this morning, just a consultation, so I thought, I'll just take a short walk. I took a walk and it's cold, so I didn't walk very far. I didn't walk around the block like I usually did, maybe halfway. And then I came back home. Had to guide my wife's cat away from a truck and a dog and all that stuff. But after I'm done with my walk, I usually have some free time to kind of get my creative juices going. And then 5 a.m. without fail, I do something creative. I do a political parody. Let's just say I do a political parody. And those, I got to be honest with you, those are going to stop next year for a while. And of course, this channel is a non-partisan channel, so you don't have to worry about that being showing up here. And then at 5:30, I read the Book of Mormon and a proverb. And I try to apply the lessons for the proverb. Now, that being said, there is a proverb I kind of sometimes like to skip because it focuses a lot, on the sin of adultery. Which, having my second marriage, I would avoid with the Furton plague. I'm just saying, like the Furton plague, that's just what I'm saying, So after I'm done with that, I usually journal for a little bit, and around 6, sometimes I do a faith podcast. Sometimes my wife is Blanca. I spend time with her. And then 8:30 we watch Andrew Womack, except today we won't be able to because we got to go head to speak to the surgeon for a little bit. And then after that is, quite honestly, we're going to do some grocery shopping. And then sometime today fit in a blog post or 2. All depends on how it goes. And that's the key there. And then after the blog post and everything, I just spend some time with Blanca, or if she's playing a game, or listen to one of her little watching one of her mysteries, or listen to one of her romantic tales. Then that's when I listen to podcasts. Do what I can to keep my creative juices flowing on my business. If that says something, you set up a pattern, you set up a routine. I'm usually in bed between 8:30 and 9 o'clock at night. I used to stay up quite a bit later, but now that I have a wife, that's a blessing right there. I'm just going to say that having Blanca around is a blessing. And I think somehow that's going to help out a lot. It really is. So that's the thing. just repeat, work on it, listen to some audio books or read some books. I prefer audiobooks because it's more stimulation. I can take notes from easy, you know. And then, of course, I'm going to have an audio podcast called Create Your Pattern, where I go through my daily routine from yesterday. You know, minus some details and hiccups along the way. But with that, I hope you enjoy watching. If you like what you hear, I want you to please subscribe and become a part of Pattern Realm. This is Jimi Hendrix saying until next time, don't just sit there and take it. Build your dreams so you can take it. And do what others don't so you can be what others won't. And do what others won't so you can have what others can't. Choose, act, and pursue happiness. God bless you. Remember this from the bottom of my heart. Jimmy loves you. I really, 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 really love you. God bless you. And please, why don't you go out there and have yourself a blessed day?